So, I have been doing some stuff. Controller, stop being a cunt. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing many things. Many things. Including recently, this. For a very specific reason. And this. A lot of this. Too much of this.
Hi.
And also too much of this. But more on that in just a moment. So, in my inventory right now, I have a barbecue spit, 11 whetstones, 12 paintballs, 10 potions, and 11 stones. I've learned that stones are more useful than I thought. I also have, I don't know what I have that's different from last time, to be honest. It has been many days since then. Book of Combos 1, Book of Combos 2. Still 4 Mega Potions, Nutrients, Cool Drinks, Monster Food 40 now. 1 Max Potion. So, I'm not sure if I've shown him off yet, but I will soon enough. On most of the maps, and by most I mean jungle, forest and hills, and swamp, you can find a little, maybe feline? Maybe not. A little short guy. His name is the Veggie Elder or something. He has a chance of giving you max potions, amongst other stuff. You can also trade certain items to him, including these. You can trade these to the swamp one for some of these. The issue is these will always give you the same one of these. And it's also, there's only a chance of him giving you that. He can give you that, or he can give you these. Now these are important, these rust stones, because this tarnished greatsword and this demon lock, as well as the eternal strife that I have equipped with, all come from rust stones. There's 1 rust stone for every kind of, every type of weapon. There's 1 for greatswords, hammers, lances, sword and shield, and bowguns. There's not one, unfortunately, for dual blades. There is, however, an ancient stone for dual blades, which we'll get more into later, when we can actually get them. Now the problem with rust stone weapons is they take almost 100,000 zenny to fully upgrade. This has been upgraded once, I believe. Next upgrade is 15,000 to turn it into a shitty sword. An ancient greatsword that was once hidden beneath layers of rust. This can be upgraded once more for 40,000 zenny. I fully upgraded this Eternal Strife. It can't go any further. It can apparently be downgraded, though. What? That doesn't make sense. But we're not going to question it. The Legendary Sword has far higher raw attack damage, 252 versus 112. But the Eternal Strife has 630 Dragon Element. You know who's weak to Dragon? Ignore all these, ignore all these, ignore... This bitch is weak to Dragon. I don't like this guy. But the sword makes him a little bit easier. Additionally, I haven't done anything with my great swords, or the hammers, or the lances. I did put this up. This is the starting sword it gives you. And the hunter's knife or whatever. I got it all the way up to Hydra Bite, which is... Give me a moment, I need to pull this up. I remember. Hunter's Knife to Hunter's Knife Plus to Serpent Bite to Serpent Bite Plus. And then that can go either to a Viper Bite or a Hydra Bite. Oh, or to a Drome Nail, which is dual swords. The Viper Bite is a paralysis weapon. The Hydra Bite is a poison weapon. So the reason I was going for the poison weapon is because the bugs, the Vespoids and the Hornitars, all the way over here, these, if you poison them, they'll eventually die to that and you can carve it. I can technically upgrade the Hydra Bite to a deadly poison, but this has a far higher chance of just instantly killing them, apparently. It also costs way too much money for me to actually be bothered putting into it at the time. But all of these things are fairly easy to collect. Kind of. I also upgraded my dual swords a little bit. I think I probably had Bone Scythe Plus already. If not, that obviously upgraded from my Bone Scythe. I have contemplated trying to get the fire version to upgrade my Bone Scythes into the Gradios, which does fire damage. The only problem is that while I can get some of the supplies for it, and theoretically I can get some of the supplies for the next version of it, it's just not worth it for me to spend all of that fucking time grinding it at the moment. I haven't touched this. So these, it takes like 100,000 for the melee weapons, and also 120 earth crystals. This just takes like 20,000 Zenny, something like that. A little bit more if you're going to give it the zoom scope and the long barrel. But the Cyclone came from Twin Dagger to Twin Dagger Plus to Hurricane Plus. I could have theoretically held out till I had 50,000 Zenny and a bunch of stuff from way later in the game. But the way I looked at it was, if I just upgrade it to Cyclone now, I have all the materials that I need for it, and it'll help me kill things faster. Which it did. Because I'm about to show off some of the quests I've done here.
Hi.
Haven't touched these much. I did the Velocipray Lords a few times. I did do the Lady Gourmet, finally. It was a pain in the ass. So this one is basically useless, unfortunately. You can't get the item that you require from here. I completed Attack of the Rathian 3 times. I cheated a lot to do it, but I didn't care that I was doing so because it was off screen during my grinding time. And I fought some Iodromes. The problem with the Iodromes is it takes place in the volcano, and it also takes place surrounded by Volfangos, which is a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, I also lowered the volume, so hopefully when I'm in a hunt, it's not going to be quite so loud. God, I fucking hate the Rathian. Oh, right. I don't think I did anything here. Yeah, I didn't bother doing anything there. I don't think I did anything extra here. No, I didn't. We have killed 53 Velocidromes. 3 Iodromes, I only did that quest once. I only killed the 1 Rathalos. I killed 3 Rathians. God, they fucking suck. The monster from the Velocipray quest, the White Velocipray quest, was not a Yankutku, like I expected. It was actually a Gypsaros, apparently. Yeah, it was a Gypsaros. Which is cool, I guess. Kind of. Not really. No. Monster stats, maybe? Maybe monster stats. Close enough. So, the Gypsaros, really annoying. It, of course, gets paralyzed for very brief amounts of time if you have a paralysis weapon. It can be put to sleep for actually a surprisingly large amount of time. Surprisingly, despite being poisoned, it can be poisoned. It doesn't do much, but it can be poisoned. The problem is, when it's enraged, it gets a large attack increase and a large speed increase. You can't do anything, according to this fact at least, you can't do anything to anything but its head, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I destroyed its feet. And, it has a special little ability to it that we'll get into when we actually have to kill one. For now, let's sit down in the swamp. Interesting. Let's kill some Volfangos and show off this really cool sword. We'll be fighting a Gypsaros soon enough. I'm pretty sure. Like, legitimately fighting a Gypsaros, not fighting one that's within a different quest entirely. I have not upgraded my armor, like, at all. Literally, the only thing I've really upgraded is my weapons, which have undergone a massive upgrade. That takes too many hits. I miss my dual swords. So you might notice a really cool lightning effect. That's the dragon element, apparently. I don't recall that being a thing in other Monster Hunter games, though I've also never paid much attention to it. But yeah, it's really cool that it has an effect for it. More raw meat. Gonna have to remake my well done steaks at some point. I ended up selling the like 10 that I had for reasons that may or may not be related to 40,000 centi. If you go over here, first off, this is fertilizer for the farm. But you can also find Kutku scales in there sometimes. And that's actually fairly important because they sell for 250 zenny. And the fact that they sell for 250 zenny means that you're also getting 250 points. Kokoto points or whatever. Per time that you sell them. More Aptonoths. Not quite what I need. I'm pretty sure I have to go to the green areas, though. Green areas. I'm going to avoid 9 for now. But there is something there that I need to show off. You definitely should have been dead. 10 really is the worst fucking place to fight. Ow. Fucking cunt. You were nowhere fucking near me, you asshole. I'm so fucking happy they made you guys less of assholes later on. Like in future games, they are way, way less of assholes. They also, in later games, buffed the amount of damage monsters can do to each other pretty significantly. But they also made it so that monsters don't hit each other as easily, usually. You weren't fucking facing that fucking direction, you cunt. Yep, you were totally charging there. You weren't fucking charging at all. Fucking die. Fucking worthless cunts. And that's the issue with Eternal Strike. Once it downgrades, it's gonna downgrade fast. Joke's on you, fuckers. You can't hurt me now. Anyways, speeding through this. Quest cleared, yay. Useless. I also, in my selling spree and getting money spree, got enough points to buy Field Ridge +1 and +2, Fishing Pier +1, Mushroom Tree +1 and +2 as well. But I have to continue more in the game, I think, to unlock the other stuff. Unfortunate! But what are you gonna do? Now I can collect mushrooms. I can also collect bugs, but I typically don't actually do that anymore. It's just kind of a waste of time. At least until I can get some upgrades to it. Oh, and there's a pet pig now. So apparently this is actually related to... apparently this is related to choosing not a beginner or whatever. Or being experienced. There's a dude with a backpack who will have a pig following him. You can buy stuff from the dude with the backpack. You have to do that minigame with the pig. You do it the one time, it'll start following you. Yeah, you save and quit, it shows up in your house. It's supposed to do something to your drop rate somehow, but I don't know what. I think it's supposed to affect like your end of quest rewards or something. Yeah, again, I don't know how, but take the map, take that. I know where they're going to primarily be, but I want to go over to Area 5 first. He doesn't appear to be around. Can you fucking stop it, controller? Never mind. Here he is. This guy. If I haven't already shown him off. Give me more sap plants, please. I need those. Yeah, he'll eventually stop giving you stuff, but... while he does give you stuff, it can sometimes be useful. Sap plants I need for paintballs, I believe. But unfortunately, you can't fucking grow them anywhere. Useless fucking farm. Anyways. Vespoids. Hornetars. Hornetars are the little fuckwads on the ground. These flying guys are Vespoids. They die fast. Kind of. Fuck this. Nope. Oh, hey, that's a Hornetar. He's an asshole. Ignore him. Because they sure won't ignore you. When doing this quest, you want to immediately beeline downwards, typically. Ignore all these bugs. You can collect them later. So the path I usually take is to beeline straight down. Not go to area 2, but go to area 1. Then from 1, go to 4, hit up the mining spot there, because it has a chance of dropping rust stones in the Gathering Halls quest. Come on. Come within striking distance. Come on, do it. This is the reason why you come south first. Because there's many fuckers here. Never mind. If the fucking game would stop being a cunt. So I only have to say 30. It's 50 in the Gathering Hall quest. Coming down here gets you like half of them. Just in like this one area alone. Just about. But you can also go further. 9 has another mining spot that I think might be able to drop rust stones, and 10 has a mining spot that can definitely drop rust stones. The problem is 9 has Hornetars, 10 has Vespoids. Get the fuck over here. Fucking bugs. And the problem is they don't stop coming. I've had times where I've killed all of the fucking bugs. And then, right as I'm leaving, suddenly one will spawn. Hello, Hornetars. I'm ignoring you, Hornetars. You're assholes, Hornetars. I actually need to get the Hornetar blade fins from them. But, fuck it. I can't be bothered to take the time out of my day to hunt them down with the Hydra Bite. The reason that I need them is because I can use them later on for trading quests, basically, with the Hydra Elder, and I can get some important stuff. The problem is they don't show up as often in the gathering quests as they do during the Hunt the Vespoid quests. Otherwise I would just do the gathering quest over and over again because it's incredibly easy to complete. Right over here is the mining spot there. The 1 in 10 is pretty obvious, but that one's so close to the exit that sometimes you'll be walking towards it and just suddenly be in area 10. Now they gave me a paintball, which means there has to be an enemy around here. And during the Gathering Hall quest, it's a Plesioth. But I don't know what it is in this one. I doubt it would be a Plesioth this early. But at the same time, I don't know what it's going to end up being. Now, yes, I could kill these bugs, but instead of doing that, I'm going to get them down here to Area 4. Area 4 is going to have a bunch of best voids again. And there's the mining spot. Remember, sometimes you can get rust stones there. It's not worth it trying to grind rust stones here. This is the important area, Area 6. Area 6 is similar to Area 8, where it's just a fucking mess with that. Ooh, hey. One of them died without getting destroyed. Handy. If your weapon dulls to absolute zero, you can also manage to press select, then you don't have to play that stupid cutscene. If your weapon dulls to absolute zero, then you also have a very high chance of knocking them out like this, instead of just destroying them. Yeah, more cuckoo scales. I need to restock, since I sold a lot of my monster supply stock to get that 40,000 zenny. It was a lot of killing Velociraptors. Nothing too impressive, but oh well. I have the other one for if I really needed best void stuff. Which they do have an armor set. After every quest, you can come back here, harvest more shrooms. Chaos Mushroom. That's important for a thing. Disc Stones. I found that this is a very, very good way to get Disc Stones relatively early. Which I believe I needed to get that Cyclone. Controller stopping a cunt. So I already had one of them, but now I have two of them, the Chaos Shrooms. Over here, create helmet. Should I? It does have auto guard. Maybe later. Chaos Shroom, though. It takes one Chaos Shroom. It also takes Stun Shrooms, God Bugs, and Plum Feline Meal Pass. We'll get more into that later. Stop it. It comes with automatic special attack up, which is for like poison, sleep, and paralysis weapons. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, Best Void Helm and Cap, and Hornet Helm and Cap, and pluses. A whole bunch of stuff that I'm not bothering with. Right. So the battle stuff is decent. Guard does something. Defense is just a flat defense increase once you get enough points. Strength I've learned is health. What else can we do? Fine. Liver of Legend. If I was smart, I would be looking up what these monsters are weak to. I think it's water. While I'm here, I can show off Area 6. stupid fish wyverns. You're assholes, stupid fish wyverns. Through here is Area 6. Area 6 has 3 Millynxes and a feline. How did you... Huh. Okay, so during this quest there's an extra Millynx. Got it. I see you, you dancing motherfucker. So if you want rust stones, you come, you do the Gathering Hall quest 4-star for desert. You come in here, you kill those guys, you mine this spot to completion, you mine this spot to completion, and then you mine this spot over here to completion. In that order. And there's some weird bug where that has a way higher chance of giving you rust shards, rust stones, whatever the fuck they're called, if you do it in that exact order. You can also get a bunch of ice crystals, macrolite ore, earth crystals, iron ore, some stones, some disc stones, a decent amount of stuff. Might as well. So the key is, if you're not going to use the sonic bombs, of course, is just focus on one of them and wait for a moment like that. What you're really waiting for, one, they can run into each other and actually kill each other, which is fucking hilarious. That happened when I was doing that other one for the Gathering Hall. This is one of the things you're waiting for. If you're close enough, you can actually get them to stay on the fucking... stay out of the sand. The problem is you're never going to be close enough. What you're actually waiting for is for them to do their long-range attack. Because you'll have time to get close enough to them when they're prepping it, and then attack them after they actually use it. Motherfucker. This isn't monster hunting. This is just tedium. That's the type of opening you're looking for. And if you manage to hit them while they're, like right after they've done it, then they'll usually do it a few times in a row. I think you're the one I was hitting. The problem is it's still not even a fucking guarantee that it's gonna actually do the thing. That it's gonna drop the item, rather. They can give you their fangs, I think like Cephalo scales or something. Apparently they're called Cephalos. Okay. fish person. If you whack them enough, they'll usually flop out of the ground as well. I've had times where I've killed them before they flop out of the ground, though. It's just a massive fucking pain in the ass. That shouldn't be such a pain in the ass. Yay, Piscine liver. Thank God it's only 3. And I do think Piscine liver is an account item, like the special mushrooms. So I can't even, like with the Kelby horn one, I can just cheat it and overdraw on Kelby horns and have some for another quest. I can't do that with these because I'm pretty sure that they're a fucking account item. Bitch. Get back here, you fish motherfucker. That's the best time to hit him. Be careful of that tail. It has a stupid range. That can hit me. Oh well. Doesn't do any damage because it's just a village quest. The tradition with Monster Hunter games is that the village quests are literally baby mode. And then you have low rank, which is like normal mode, I suppose. And then you have hard rank, which is difficult. And then you have bullshit, which is G rank. I've also lost track of which one I was fighting. Doesn't help when they're assholes like they just were. I need you fuckers to stop being assholes. This isn't Monster Hunter, this is just tedium. Fight me like a real monster, you fuckwad. Every now and again you can get a draw attack off on them as they're running past you. Quote unquote running, as they're land sharking past you. Stop being an asshole. Targeting system. This isn't a Monster Hunter quest. This is just fucking tedium. Well, this is pleasant. I finally got another one fucking down. And this one decided to pop up right... Controller, work. Part of working, game, is not fucking moving when I don't fucking tell you to. Stop fucking doing that damn turning thing. Who the fuck do you think you are? A Rathian? A Rathalos? Go fuck yourself. It really does. It thinks it's a Rathalos. Or a Rathian. Because that is a move that they have. They have a spin attack just like this thing. Get your fucking bullshit the fuck out of here. Ha 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 ha. No. They have that same fucking tail thing. And that attack. The only problem is that Rathalos and Rathian are real monsters. Not this fucking piss-hand bullshit that this thing is. There's a reason you don't make a return in this same form in later games. Fuck your sand. No, get the fuck back here. That didn't fucking touch me. Yeah, because it was hit behind me. Get the fuck back. Nope. Not how that works. Stop fucking cheating. Mother fucking cunt. Finally. By the way, if you try and go through there, you get just teleported back here. Well, now that that fucking bullshit is done, next we'll be able to actually do a real fucking quest. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I don't know when he's gonna get more. Just that I'm pretty sure it's related to me doing stuff here. If it's only one stone. Give me a moment. Expect copious amounts of pausing, but I will do this quest now. I want to get it out of the way now because a stone quest is another delivery quest. You're not actually mining it, you are carrying it. I shouldn't need those. It's apparently in the western cave, which I interpret as area 11. Oh, goody, Apnoth. Give me your meat. Let's talk about Gypseros. So you know how the Apnoths teach you to always double tap? Well, it turns out that the Gypseros is immune to double tapping. I'm gonna get more into it when we fight him for real. But let's just say you don't double tap a Gypseros. It will always end in your failure. What the fuck is this thing? Ow. Hey, no, I wanted to fight this thing. Hey, you. What are you? Are you a Gendrome? You're probably a Gendrome, aren't you? So, fighting the Velocipray, Velocidrome so often, I've learned how to fight with these things. Whack. Whack. Bitch slap. Bitch slap. Bitch slap. Just keep bitch slapping it. You can do a little bit better with the dual swords against these guys, just because of how the dual swords work. But yeah, a lot of it comes down to just bitch slapping repeatedly. And he goes down, well, like a bitch. Now maybe you'll actually put up more of a fight than me, but actually, I think you've already put up more of a fight than the Velociraptor, arguably. Oh. Oh, he broke him. Yep. You're a Gendrome, alright. And didn't get a single fucking Gendrome item. Wonderful. Well, I think that settles that issue. Before it became an issue, thankfully. Where are you? Interesting, Velocipray, but there was a Gendrome. Not quite what I would have expected. I would have expected a Velociraptor. Or, alternatively, Genprey instead of Velocipray. But there's time. There's still time for there to be Velocipray. There is a quest later for delivering an ore type where you apparently don't want to kill the enemies. You want to just be fast and don't draw your weapon at all, supposedly, and it'll supposedly guarantee you a rust shard stone, whatever, drop. It's not worth it. Just do the desert mining. It'll take you a while, sure, but realistically, you only have to get 4 of them from there. Like, technically speaking. because you don't have to worry about the hammer. And while the drop rates can't be really manipulated by it, you can, at the very least, know for a fact if you're getting a new one, because, hey, there are Genprey, cool. You can only carry one of each type of stone. So what you do is, you, in the case of using the emulator, you can of course save state before making it. Motherfucker, die. And figure out what the stone is. Otherwise, you know, just manually save and reload. But once you figure out what the stone is, then, motherfucker, how are you still alive? Let me collect my thoughts real quick. You pull one stone from mining. You figure out what the stone is, and then you keep it in your inventory. If when you're mining you get another rust stone and it says that you're at your maximum or whatever, basically that you can't carry anymore, then you'll know that the rust stone you just would have gotten is the exact same kind as what you already had in your inventory. Oh, you guys better not be infinite. That's actually how I ended up getting the sword and shield, because I had the other kinds already. I had hammer, greatsword, and lance. Had many hammers. Then I sold most of them. But I had those already. Then during my grinding, I got another one of the demon lock ones, the bowgun ones. And I just kept them in my inventory until I could finally find. They didn't actually give me. They probably did, and I just didn't grab any. Which is my fault. Oh well, I get so many whetstones. Okay. Come on, loot. Don't appear to be infinite, just appear to have a couple more that will spawn in. Good. Maybe on a timer. Maybe on a timer. Basically what I did was I reset if I got a rust stone, but it was one that I already had. That way I didn't have to worry about spending excess amounts of money on pickaxes. Oh yeah, no, this is the last one we're killing. And only because I was already mostly done with it. That's fine, I can deal with that. I'm gonna assume here. Oh. Well, fuck you too. There. Yay, sootstone ore. Wonderful. Yeah, you know what? I almost want to fucking edit this one just to fucking put the damn Benny Hill theme in. Just speed up this entire part and put the fucking Benny Hill in. Luckily, There it is. There's the fucking motherfucker that doesn't exist. Where the fuck did you come from, motherfucker that doesn't exist? I knew there had to be one. I knew that there had to be one. Oh, god damn it. Really? It's fine. It's fine. Fuck off. These are the paralysis motherfuckers. Remember that. Which, yeah, no, I think that everything is mistranslating it. Faint is for stun, but they're translating paralysis as stun. Even though paralysis is paralysis, and stun is stun. Basically, as you get low on health, monsters have a chance of temporarily knocking you out, stunning you, and you'll be dizzy with stars above your head. This Velociprey armor protects me from that with Feint, so I don't have to worry about it. But, paralysis is an entirely different thing that is just some monsters can paralyze you. For example, the Vespoids, or the Genprey and Gendrome. And the paralysis skill stops you from getting paralyzed. I think the first level of it, like, halves the time you're paralyzed for, and then the second level is actually prevents it. But they're translating paralysis as stun in the wiki and the facts, and they're translating stun as KO for some reason. What do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the iron ore. We don't need iron ore. We kind of do. It sells for like 60 a pop. But we can get some after every quest. So. And yep, we slayed a Gendrome. Yay. I feel bad for the dromes, because the only one that's actually going to be a pain in the fucking ass is the Cephalodrome. Which, if you paid any attention to the naming scheme, you already know what the Cephalodrome looks like. And exactly how it's gonna fight. That's gonna be it for this episode. I think between episodes, I'm definitely gonna get my meat up. My well done meats. This is... When it comes to recording this is kind of an awkward situation. Like, it gives me plenty of time for my grinding that I need to do, but at the same time, this is going up, like, an entire week away from me. Over a week away from time of recording. Is when this is going to actually be published. So I might need to start interspersing this within the week as well. Otherwise, it'll take me forever to finish this. I didn't press that fucking button. So the only quest left is the Great Jungle Kutku. After slaying the Yon Kutku, I want you to hunt and kill the giant bird-like monster that has appeared in our jungle. It's wreaking havoc on our environment. This should give us either an urgent quest or just more quests in 2-star. I'm banking on urgent quest. But that'll be for next episode. Hopefully we'll be able to get the Yon Kutku and the urgent quest done. Have a good one.